Hello and welcome. My name is Steve Minder and I'm an Inside Applications Engineer at Keysight Technologies. Today's wireless technologies present engineers with interesting challenges when it comes to troubleshooting suspected problems. These challenges are often encountered when performing digital demodulation on their wireless products. Without a known good signal, it is difficult to determine if the errors that are being seen are due to instrumentation, demod setup, or actual problems with the DUT. In some instances, customers use what is termed a golden radio to provide this known good signal. However, there is another option to consider for customers that have an X Series vector signal generator from Keysight Technologies. These generators come with factory default waveforms that can be used to create a known good signal for demodulation verification purposes. For this demonstration, I'm going to be using the N5182B MXG vector signal generator and the N9020A MXA signal analyzer with the 89601B VSA software for demodulation. Here I have the web interface being displayed for the N5182B. I'm going to start by presetting my analyzer to get it to a known good state. Then I'm going to set my frequency, and in this instance it's going to be 1 gigahertz with an amplitude of -20 dBm. Now, to find and load our waveforms, we press the mode button on the front panel, then the dual arb soft key, the select waveform soft key, and then the waveform segment soft key. And you can see that we have a wide variety of signals here: GSM, QPSK, 16 QAM, WiMAX, even some WLAN. For our purposes today, I'm going to be using the LTE_ACP waveform, so I can use the up and down arrows to highlight that waveform, or I could use the knob on the front panel and then select the load segment from internal media soft key. Press the return button on the front panel, and you can see that my LTE waveform is already highlighted, so I just press the select waveform soft key. Waveform is loaded. I turn the arb on. I turn my modulation and RF on, and the signal is now being played out. And as you can see, I have my 89601B VSA software running. When the software starts up, the default frequency is 1 gigahertz, so there's no need to set that. But I do want to range my receiver properly, so I select the input menu item and then analog, and I can enter the range here in this field, or the easiest way is just to click on the auto range all button. Now I'm ready to set up my demod, so I select mesh setup. Measurement type is going to be 3G, 4G, and LTE. I have a number of displays that you can't see here, so I'm going to take my trace layout and select the 2x3 grid. And you can see here that I do have some pretty good demod going on already. Where I got that was under Mesh Setup and Demod Properties. I know it's a downlink, and I set my preset to standard to a 10 megahertz 50 resource block signal. And now I have right here about 400 millipercent of RMS EVM, which is pretty good. So now I could use this as a baseline when I've looked at my DUT. So as you can see, having these signals available can greatly reduce your troubleshooting time and speed delivery of your product to market. If your generator does not have these files, they can be downloaded from Keysight by going to www.keysight.com/find/N5182B. And when you get to the main product page, just go ahead and look for the technical support link on the right-hand side. Select that. And then the drivers, firmware, and software tab. And now you can see the factory default where you can download those. So I hope you found this demo informative, and thanks for listening, and have a great day.